Konnichiwa, Miyazaki here. Today I'm making an Tsukasa style dish. And first, I'm going to slice, or rather chop some salad. Which we have it all chopped up as much as possible. And we have our codfish right here. Codfish. So go over here. We want to put our pan on the flame. Move this. I'm going to put our pan on the flame, and we want to add a little of our olive oil. Not too much, just a little. And this will be for the fish, and then we get a separate we're going to use a pot for this one. It's clean already, pretty clean pot. It doesn't need to be washed because it was already washed. I washed it. So you drop a little olive oil here. Make sure the stove is on. Drop a little olive oil in here. Just a little bit. A little bit more. So have that sitting there. Little olive oil to the wok pan. Going to fill up the coffee. And that's enough. Turn it on, and we should be good. We have the coffee brewing. What we want to do is, before we put anything into the pan, lemon juice into the pan. And let it mix in. Don't worry, those are just burnt marks from like past cooking videos. You lower the heat. The pan is clean, I just washed it. And next, what we want to do is, well, we have to wait till this thaws out a little bit more. So we lay in our, next we take our thawed codfish, and then we cut a little grooves to the fillet. And now, alright, I messed up, so I washed the pan and putting olive oil, a little bit of olive oil into the pan. And given that the pan is already hot, you want to add in a little bit of lime juice. You take our codfish, and we lay it into the pan, like this. Lay that in the pan. And we'll let that naturally cook on there. You can see with the lemon juice and the codfish, we want to make sure when we're cooking the codfish, it's all balanced out. And now what we want to add is we're going to take about less than a fourth cup of honey. Less than a fourth cup of honey. Then we're going to pour this honey, or rather, we got some honey. We got some, a little lemon juice. Honey and lemon, you already know that's a good combination. Use that lemon juice to make it easier to pour. So, a little bit more lemon juice and the honey. What we're going to do is we're going to take the honey and we're going to pour it directly onto the codfish that we cut grooves into. And I'll show you here in a second. Taking the honey, and we're doing that with the honey. And to keep it moist, we add in a little bit more lemon juice. And I'll show you what's going on with the codfish in this pan. As you can see, we have the lemon and the honey mixing up with the codfish. And doing really good on that one. Next, we're going to cook our sauce. Sauce is going to have lemon. Alright, and continuing on what we're doing, this is the lemon and honey that I poured in there. What we want to do is flip that over, because we don't want that burning. Flip that over quickly. Next, for this, we want some honey. For our sauce, we're going to pour in a good amount of honey. We're going to pour in about a half, almost at the one, a little bit above the 1/3 line of measuring cup. And this measuring cup still has the honey in it, so mix it up well. So that's lemon juice and honey. Good combination. And then we take this, we pour this in here. Pour a little bit in here as well. Just keep it, pour that in there. And then take our salad, a little bit of salad that we have, we're going to put that in there as well. Let that mix in there. Let the salad cook. That the honey, lemon juice, and then what we want to do next is we don't want to cook this for too long. We want to take a little bit of garlic and herb, just a little bit, balance out the flavors a little on the top. And what we want to do is we want to mix in that garlic and herb a little. As you can see, we're creating a little bit of a sauce, and we'll see what I'll do with that in just a minute. A little bit of seasoning on top. We don't flip that over. Take this off. Lower the heat to low. Let it cook a little bit. On low heat. Take this off. Put that there for now. We don't want that ruined. And for this, I plan on creating a sauce. So what I want to do is I want to take my honey. Or rather, actually, what I should do is this. Take that off the pan. What I want to do is new pan. Next, we want to add lemon juice. Don't care how much. Just fill it up. Fill it up. Fill it up. Lemon juice. Then we take our honey. Or it doesn't matter how much honey we pour in, we just pour in some honey. Actually, about like one fourth honey, 1/4 cup honey. Pour that into our lemon juice. Alright, next we have our coffee. We pour a little bit of that coffee in there. Pour that coffee in there. Then we make sure that doesn't burn, so we move that around a little bit. Our vegetables. Mix that up. Our broth has honey in it. Alright, we put in a little bit of coffee, not too much, just a little bit. And we put in about less than a 1/4 cup of honey. Less than a 1/4 of a cup. If you use your measuring cup, you'll know what I mean. Less than a 1/4 of a cup of honey. Mixing that coffee and honey. Adding and a little bit more honey. Don't be afraid. A little bit more honey. Then we add a little bit of plant-based sugar or sweetener, whatever. A little bit of plant-based sweetener. Mix that up. And we're done with the alright. We chop some peaches, toss it in the puree machine, toss that in the puree machine, toss that in the puree machine. Then we add a drop of honey to this, or rather a little bit of honey into that. And then we add in some lime juice, or lemon juice. And then we take that we just mixed, and let me show you. What we do is this. Chop that up. Chop that up. And now some lemon juice and honey with those peaches. We lay down the salmon. Lay down the salmon. We lay down the pureed peaches. Lay those down as well. And just to let you know, I added a little bit of coffee, just a tad of coffee, a little bit, like a tad of coffee. And I made a peach coffee honey puree with some lemon juice. Which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright. どうぞ召し上がれ。どうぞ召し上がれ。As Eishi Tsukasa would say. ありがとうございます。さよなら。Ryuzaki out. どうぞ召し上がれ。ありがとうございます。どうぞ召し上がれ。Show you really quick. Salmon, peaches that I sliced, and the puree that I just made. Coffee peach puree that I made. And the salmon that I glazed with honey and lemon juice as well. ありがとうございます。どうぞ召し上がれ。どうぞ召し上がれ。ありがとうございます。Ryuzaki out. ありがとう。